Wait a second. Yes, you. If you go to the gym and your forearms still feel thin, weak, or just plain flat, it's not your genetics, it's your training. And if you're thinking of skipping this video, don't. This video will completely change your forearm game. I'll show you the 5 scientifically proven exercises for the fastest forearm hypertrophy. And yes, there's one exercise people always ignore, but it delivers the most results. So, if you want serious gains, this will be the last forearm video you'll ever need to watch. Let's do one thing. Look at your arms. Flex them. If your forearms look like cylinders, good. If they look flat, bad, bro. And if they look like matchsticks, bro, we need to talk. Most people treat their forearms like a warm-up. They'll do 15 sets for biceps and only 2 for their forearms, then complain their forearms aren't growing. The reality is, the forearms are a slow-twitch dominant muscle group. This means they require high reps, high training frequency, high tension, and slow negatives. If you skip even one of these, you won't see any growth. The most important part is lowering the weight back down with a slow, 3-second negative. Repeat this for 18 to 25 reps. This is where you'll feel the burn, and this is where you'll see the growth. The graph on the screen shows when your flexors are most activated. During wrist curls, this is where your growth begins. You've heard of this exercise, but people rarely do it with proper form. It trains the extensor muscles, which shape and sharpen the upper portion of the forearms. The movement is simple. Lift your knuckles upwards with complete control. Hold for a second at the top, then perform a slow negative movement. The weight should be very light. Ego will not work here. Aim for 15 to 18 repetitions. A constant burn is essential for building continuous shape. Studies clearly show that the extensor muscles are activated almost 300% more in reverse wrist curls compared to gripping alone. Your forearms will look balanced only when both flexors and extensors are equally trained. Just pumping one side doesn't create an aesthetic look. Next up, farmer's walks. The name sounds raw, and the exercise is just as raw. As simple as it looks, it's also where injuries can happen if you're not careful. Here's how to perform it. Pick up 2 heavy dumbbells. Now, start walking. Walk for 30 to 40 meters. Squeeze the grip as if you're about to crush the dumbbells. This activates your flexors, extensors, brachioradialis, wrist stabilizers, and tendons. Your forearms will literally explode with a pump. Now, the next move seems simple, but its effect is insane. So insane, it can even double your strength in pull-up. Hold for 20 to 45 seconds. When you feel that burn, that's when the real growth begins. One study from ResearchGate clearly states that dead hang training improved grip strength by 40% in just 6 weeks. And a stronger grip means bigger forearms. So, let's move on to the final exercise that has transformed thousands of people's forearms, giving them that 3D look. This exercise targets the brachioradialis, the muscle on the side of your forearm. The EMG chart now displayed on the screen shows that brachioradialis activation is highest in hammer curls, which is why this move is mandatory. Day 1 will be your isolation day, performing wrist curls and reverse wrist curls. Now let's talk about the common mistakes that are killing your forearm gains. You're probably making these, and it's why your forearms don't grow. The forearms require slow, controlled movement, not speed. The second mistake is only doing grip training. Grip training alone doesn't build complete forearms. Mistake number 3 is low frequency. The forearms are worked in many exercises, but they require direct, dedicated tension to grow. And mistake 5 is using wrist straps. Straps help you lift with your ego, but they don't help your forearms. If you follow these 5 elite tips, you'll see results in just 4 weeks. Tip 1. Use a slow eccentric, lowering the weight for 3 to 4 seconds. Tip 2. Use thick grips or wrap a small towel around the dumbbell handle. This increases the grip challenge. Tip 3. Use chalk, but don't use straps. Tip 4. Hit your forearms directly 3 times a week. And tip 5. Train your forearms at the beginning of your workout, not at the end. Forearms aren't just muscles. They're the confidence in your handshake. They're the power behind lifting heavy. They're proof of your discipline. If you stay consistent, respect slow repetitions, and put your ego aside, the veins in your forearms will pop, and you'll finally see the results you've been waiting for. If this video has leveled up your forearm knowledge, a like is a must. Write forearm gains in the comments, and I'll give you a free 30-day full forearm transformation guide. And if you want science-based gym content and real transformations, subscribe to the channel. This is Fitness Road, bringing you science, swag, and savage execution. See you in the next video.